Hello, friends and lovers. What's up? It's Haelian, and we got another special little run for you here. This one's going to be with the aspect of Hera, and we're going to go for a true shot build with Artemis. Not one that I would utilize commonly, and we'll discuss true shot when we get it from Artemis. And it kind of just highlights that Hera, the aspect of Hera just works so well with so many different casts that it makes it feel like a really versatile weapon aspect. And one of the reasons that I love it, basically. Now, I am working on an actual specific challenge, but it's just taking me several or many attempts to actually get it happen for you in Hades. And I don't want to spoil what it is, but it's taken some work to get it done. And I'm hoping you'll enjoy it when we get there. Anyway, we are kind of going with the speed run style of things. In case you don't know what aspect of Hera is, I suppose, your cast loads your cast. Oh, your cast loads into your next attack firing on impact. I was just wondering why that cast symbol is suddenly there. It also makes them drop more quickly from enemies. And so we're going to hope for the full Artemis package here. So yeah, here are the packs punch we use. You wouldn't use tight deadline unless you're going against what they call an RTA timer or a real-time attack. I think the term real-time attack, particularly at the end of that, kind of just, oh wow, it's epic, goes with... from something old. I don't know where the term carries over from, to be honest. Epic true shot. I didn't discuss it like I said I would. I'll show you really quickly here. Your cast seeks foes plus 10% chance to deal critical damage. The base damage is 90, which is okay, but it has 0 AoE, and it's why you probably won't see a lot of speedrunners in particular use something like this. It just doesn't work as well as something like Artemis. But if you want big, crazy, chunky numbers, this could be up your alley. Oh, okay, and we can shoot for Mirage Shot really quickly here then, potentially. But yeah, the cast aspects in Hades are just really versatile. When you think about it, it's an aspect of a weapon that can use up to 8 different casts, you know what I mean? And have like 8 different builds based around that only. We don't really want the attacks, so we'll just take the special to open up Mirage Shot. Poseidon's attack is just really bad. It has the lowest attack modifier of all the gods, so it's just pretty rough. Okay. Now, a lot of people will fall for the bait. They'll fall for the bait. Exit wounds when you use Aspect of Hera. I mean, you could take it. It's not God's gift to women, okay? It's just not. Trust me on this one. You'll have to trust me. It's one of those things where... it can do a lot of damage, but if you empower everything else in the build first, then it won't end up doing any damage because enemies hopefully will not last long enough to have casts drop off of them, I guess is one way of putting it. So it's kind of like focus on killing the enemy first or focus on dealing damage later on. You might as well just get them dead first. Guess I do want that trial. I think if this was an actual speedrun, I definitely would not have taken this 100% of the time. We'll do Poseidon first. You can't get the duo boon here. Do I want Tidal Dash? Yeah, sure, it's fine. Tis fine. Good shot, Zagreus.
Forgive me, Lady Artemis.
Okay. Really, the only reason I was considering not taking Splash Dash there was purely because I just take it. I end up with one of 2 dash boons, right? Most of the time, which is Splash Dash or... ooh, I think we roll this, actually. Or Athena's Dash. Give me the attack. Ooh, epic attack. Ooh, support fire to try to build up the legendary. Let's go this way. We could get Mirage Shot here. There's a good chance of it. We'll save the mini boss this way too, because we don't really want anything from Athena, right? Trying to look around, make sure there's nothing that's gonna bot me here. Oh, it's the Super Witch. Oh, God, why? It's an onion run. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, Demeter would be really good for Snowburst. Mistakes were made. God, I need to palm that cast. Beautiful. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sure. How many times have I taken hyper sprint in the past few Hades videos, right? So here's something a little bit different, I guess, for you. Kind of rolling with the punches. I still, like, I often have speed run brain or maybe like high heat brain where it's just like my mind is just looking for extremely specific things. When those things aren't there, it's just like, better roll it.
Olympus.
Here we go. That's a big, juicy increase. You know what I mean? We already have Mirage Shot. But we'll take more stuff from Poseidon, I guess, in the meantime. Woo! Going for something like Artemis's Legendary would be nuts. But yeah, at this point, at 15 heat, we have kind of everything you need. Maybe grab a few palms along the way for the cast, but that would be about it, really. So doing something like that Trove is just kind of, I don't know, filler, you could call it. Sure, Razor Shoals is fine. Get the cast somehow, miraculously, please. I'm kind of just doing it for the sake of big number at this point. For y'all. For you. For the viewers. The things that I do. You wouldn't believe the things that I do. Oh my god, it did it! The cast is a miracle. You know what? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. This is gonna hit that cast again. You wait and see. Guaranteed. I know that was a hammer on the other door. Guess what? We don't need it. It's a crutch. Zag's gonna put the head of that hammer under his armpit, and he's gonna walk around with that baby like a crutch. Trust me. You don't need it. Cast builds for life, baby. I can't wait until Hades 2 comes out, and they got some juicy big sword that deals a bunch of damage and, you know, big bonks. It swings over a head just like in like Dork Souls or whatever. And I'm just gonna ignore everything about it, and I'm gonna throw out my cast instead. Pew, pew, pew. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Told you, cast damage. Boom. Easy.
Can't do that. You have this.
Out. Aphrodite. No.
Should help keep me going.
Okay, so I guess we'll go for Artemis Legendary. So we need exit wounds or support fire or pressure points. We need 2 out of those 3 boons. Bum, 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 bum. This is where it gets quite satisfying. You really hope for a crit from one of the casts. And we're not getting any of them. Can't beat it, baby. Can't beat it. But yeah, back to my exit wounds slander. It's just, you're really putting your eggs into a particular basket when it comes to exit wounds. And Artemis just has so many good boons that it's usually just not worth it.
Try another one, maybe.
What's in here? Ooh, Cascade. Ooh, Cascade. Ooh. Cascade. How much one we got? 93. Put in the coin purse. Buy the Cascade.
Up we go.
What else could I have done there? Karen's keepsake nice and early. I think if there's nothing in that well right away, then it's not going to do much. So our cast is now level 5, level 4. It's actually pretty juicy for where we are. We got incredibly lucky with that nectar, was it? That hit it. It was like a 1 in 5 or something. Cast damage. It's only 36%, and the attack deals 4 damage back to us. You could do better than that, Chaos. I believe in you.
Let's see what else.
I'll take an extra cast. That's okay. That's better, right? That's better. Is it? Can someone do the math? I've always had a hard time judging that. For some reason in my mind, it's always felt better to take the bonus cast damage, almost no matter what the number is, over a plus cast. But I'm not certain why. I'm not sure. Oh, Ares.
I'll pay for that.
I'll take a triple shot. Ooh, into Artemis. Let's go, baby. All right. So the 3 boons that we want. Pressure point, support fire, exit wounds. Pressure per. Now, Dan, don't get tempted by disgusting boons that are much better, namely Hunter's Mark. That was an interesting circumstance. Do not get tempted. Now, which of these three is best? Probably pressure points. Probably pressure points. The crit chance on the cast is quite low. It's only 10%. We'll just take support fire then. 6 casts. Can we get up to 6 casts with Hera, maybe? We already have +1 from Chaos. Maybe we can get the legendary to happen. We need to actually fill the god pool then. Because once you fill the god pool, which is the first 4 gods you pick up boons from, then you're more likely to see gods that you already have.
I'll just take that.
Okay, so we can get more boons from this trial now. It's happening. We have so many boons. Good thing we got those palms out of the way nice and early, huh?
Not going to like this.
Artemis's trial is a little bit easier than Poseidon's, I think. Breaking Wave's fine. Now, you might see me as more so in speedruns than anything else.
So that's the
As enemies kind of spawn in, I'll run over to sort of the corner edge of the room. And I'm pretty sure it still helps to some degree. I actually would probably be nice to ask one of my mod friends here for confirmation for it. It used to be a fact, straight up. But it got changed at one point in the game's development, where Zag's position would affect where enemies spawn. Enemies would spawn close to Zagreus, basically. So if you stuck close to the exit doors, the enemies would more likely spawn close to the exit doors. Much better than what you see here. I mean,
about some other boons instead.
2% pressure points or exit wounds. You know what? We got the DPS meter on. Let's see how exit wounds fares, shall we? What are the odds that Artemis is in that shop, you think? Probably not high enough. Probably not high enough. We got that DPS meter. Let's see how it do. Hyper sprint. Side hustle. How does hyper sprint help me if I already have +3 dashes here? Exactly. Does side hustle actually help me more? Somehow. In some way. In some form. Not especially, to be honest, but we'll take it. Just to be different. To do something different. We got run request. It's been a while since I've done a take the worst option every time run. It's been a little while. Soul's Temper is kind of closing for us here, so we'll have more stream footage where I'm maybe more personable. And like goofy runs like that are probably a bit... I feel a bit better doing like the goofy runs with someone to keep me company, really. Someone to laugh at my jokes in real time, you know what I'm saying? Keck W's don't really come through very well in YouTube comments. Ah! Okay. This has gone interestingly.
Heads down.
Did exit wounds deal any damage? What's it called? Artemis Legendary is support fire. Damage over distance. Damage... That's Razor Shoals. Exit wounds did literally 0 damage. You should be ashamed of yourself, exit wounds. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay. What am I doing here? These are not great. The hell is that? So we can't put on Artemis' keepsake. They're trying to force the legendary. So we could put on Daddy's keepsake. We could put on Mom Pom. We could have put on Charon's keepsake. Could put on Demeter's keepsake to try to get Snowy Burst. Which
one?
I believe in the Sigil of the Dead. We get that boss burst, you know what I mean? That boss burst. Palm or health? You think we need the health? I don't think we need the health here. I like it how I did the speedrun loadout for the Pact of Punishment.
Okay.
I guess for no particular, literally no reason. Force a habit? I don't even know.
Good
Oh
enough.
my god, level 6 cast.
Juicy.
What's in there? Darkness. Oh. Let's fill the god pool. It increases the odds of seeing Artemis. And plus Demeter is a god we actually want here. Their Ravenous Will's an okay boon. Snowburst is even better. I really should not spend my roll though. I'm kind of thinking. If I want to get that juicy 6 cast clickbait or whatever. Okay. Hello, grandmother. Snowburst. No Dionysus. I have Dionysus in the pool? Oh, I actually only had 2 gods in the god pool. How did this happen? All right, let's fill the god pool then.
Business.
For real is for reals. Out of these, probably just Proud Bearing. We're gonna skip Aphrodite. Probably we get a different mini boss story after that. I think that was the first. Kind of already forgot. Oh, Chaos is here. Well, we're going that way. Damn, no cast. So sad. Attack. No Artemis, huh?
Let me have it.
Whoa, Zach, where you going, bud? Where you going, Chief?
In the name of Hades.
Whoa. I see. We don't need it. It's a crutch. What did I just say? Chaos, Death, Defiance? It's a crutch. I'll take Boon Rarity instead. Cyclops, Jerky. I'll take Hydrolite to make sure that high confidence stays up over the jerk. More Demeter. I'll take this instead. Artemis. Mario. Damn, we couldn't make it 7 casts even. Chaos has betrayed us. It's like, ooh, what's that character's name? Lord of the Rings, the father. The father, that's a real jerk. He's a real piece of work.
Time to mix up my
Top rate wad, let me tell you.
That's it.
Give me more palms. Faramir, Boromir. I don't remember. Denethor? All the names usually rhyme, but that doesn't sound right. He's like, Rohan has betrayed us. Bring oil and wood. Bring oil. Bring wood. Dude's fixing for a Viking funeral over there, I guess. Oh my god, that dash distance. Ooh.
Just what I need.
Artemis, 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 Artemis. Artemis, 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 Artemis. Hit the cast. Damn you.
I can use
A pox on thee, Poseidon. Ye legendary is of no use to me. Denethor wouldn't hear of such a thing. Bring wood and oil.
Hey, mate.
Okay, this is wonky. This dash distance is not cutting my mustard, let me tell you. Exit wounds, it's free real estate. All right, how much damage did exit wounds do? Would Denethor be proud? I think it did land. Artemis ammo weapon, I believe that's it. 3%
Hello, support.
of our damage. Thank you so much, exit wounds. Thank you so much for your services. That's the same amount of damage that little boy did in the battle at Helm's Deep. You know, the one that was kind of destined to die. What's the kid's name? Havum, son of Havish, or whatever. And I don't know why I'm on a Lord of the Rings tangent right now. Aragorn's like, let me see that sword. What's your name, boy? Have 'em, son of Havish. They say we won't last the night. Aragorn swings the sword around. He just, all he has to say, the best encouragement that Aragorn could come up with, this is a good sword. Hands it right back to him. Boom, fully loaded in the house. A kind word here and there, Aragorn. Look, you don't gotta fill the boy's head with lies. I'm not asking for that, you know what I mean? I think he says something after that, but who the hell remembers? That's not the important part, you know? That doesn't line up well with my joke.
No way.
What's Snowburst's name? Demeter Ammo Wind? Demeter Ammo Wind. That sounds interesting.
Another one of those.
All right. Goodbye. Level 8 cast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's that down there?
I'm back.
Hermes, Big Palm. Give me a Ravenous Will, would you?
I can't.
I can't help but point it out. Is this 2 towers as well? I think it's 2 towers. Yeah, it's got to be 2 towers. When the trio is trying to chase down Merry and Pippin when they're being kidnapped by orcs, right? And Aragorn's sitting there sniffing out the battlefield in Rohan. He's sniffing it out, and there's a fire and everything. Ooh, Ravenous Will.
Not now.
Going on, and he's like mad, and he kicks the helmet, and he breaks his toe infamously or whatever.
I'll take this one.
Level 10 cast. Woo, 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 woo. Nothing helpful here. And then he dissects the whole battlefield, right? He like CSI Miami'd that shit or whatever. And he's like a hobbit lay here. And they escape from the battle right into Fangorn Forest. And he goes on, he goes off on this whole tangent how, you know, they escaped the battle just barely, and it was very hectic and scary and frightening and all these things. They were being followed. And he's like straight into Fangorn Forest. And Gimli from the back corner. What madness drove them in there? Yo, Gimli, were you just listening? There was a battle. What madness drove them in there? There was a whole battle. I just explained the whole thing. They were someone grabbed his belt. He said he was gonna spill his belly or whatever. That's rude. Fangor didn't seem that bad, you know? I don't see what the big deal is. There's some cutscene where one of them gets like swallowed by a freaking tree or whatever. That's kind of frightening. But then that tree just gets scolded and it's all good, apparently. All right. What are we doing? What's the name of this game? Go exit wounds. I think he says, I think the orc says you're gonna put a maggot hole in his belly. It's just like, what? So he's gonna cut open his belly, assumedly. 4662, nice. And I guess he's somehow hoping that Merry or Pippin, whoever he's talking to, just lets that wound stay totally undressed, and the maggots will somehow find their way in there. Am I missing Cass? I am. Hold on. We got 1 crit out for 1,000 and a 31 at the end there from a single cast. It doesn't really stack them together if one of them crits. It puts them separately because numbers, I guess. But boom, there we go. Hera! Artemis, match made in Rohan, apparently. Okay, let's highlight the things. Where we have 2 legendaries, right? Mirage Shot. Where's the other? Oh, I'm already on it. Boom. We have a level 10 cast. Point blank didn't really matter a whole lot. What else was good? Snowburst? It's all right. You know, that's all right. That's pretty good. Level 10 cast. It's good. It is good. Is it as good as Crush Shot? Not quite. Does it matter that much? Not really. At 15 heat, you're still going to have a good time, I think. If you haven't played with Aspect of Hera, what's the matter with you? I don't even know. Is there anything else? Oh, right. I knew there was something. DPS meters. So Snow Burst. So bow weapon dash is our attack. That was second most damage. The dash from Poseidon was third most. Snow Burst was fourth. Meg was fifth. Damage over distance is Razor Shoals. Razor Shoals dealt more damage than exit wounds. Heart-seeking bow. What is heart-seeking bow technically here? If it's not bow weapon, I might have accidentally did a standing still attack. So I guess that if I didn't do a dash attack, that's a dash attack. If I just did this, that must have been the heart-seeking bow. Poseidon collision, which I think is breaking wave. That dealt more damage even than Artemis ammo weapon, which is exit wounds. For shame, exit wounds. Artemis legendary support fire. There's another boon that I kind of put down a lot. But support fire wouldn't really shine here anyway. It just doesn't really make sense. You're just not rapidly attacking and casting all that much, honestly. So I wouldn't expect to do a lot, but yeah, there you go. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my little rants. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.